confused, them voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand, them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice, now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are go fight, we still the glow. The presidential guards them stand so tall, but human rights in no the call. Them beat the weak, silence the truth. We are no go rest, we go the youth. We are for years, we don't bring the sound of justice, of truth, all the way around. Through corruption, through the lies, we are still the rise, we still the fly. Together we go stand, for change we fight. We are forever, we the hold the line. From sunrise we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud, for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in the call, money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bundu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go tongue blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive, but corruption they hide it, know they thrive. The opposition weak and confused, them voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand, them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice, now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are go fight, we still the glow. Presidential guards them stand so tall, but human rights in no the call. Them beat the weak, silence the truth. We are no go rest, we go the youth. We are for years, we don't bring the sound of justice, of truth, all the way around. Through corruption, through the lies, we are still the rise, we still the fly. Together we go stand, for change we fight. We are forever, we the hold the line. From someone we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in name they call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bundu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie.
Good morning, and welcome to a program where we call KOL RES. We are on YouTube and on Facebook, so we can discuss issue them where they at the front page of the different newspaper. Then, well, they look like say today the KOL RES really good for nice, yes. So if you just join me, don't forget for like and share the program. And if you're not subscribing to the program, please subscribe to this program for the very first time if you're not on do so yet. Okay, so we're not wasting any more time. They go straight and begin look at waiting then at the front page of the different newspaper. Then please like and share the program. Please like and share the program. We'll go and start with the very first paper inside the program this morning. The very first program inside the program, the very first paper inside the program this morning, and we go with the Africa 24 newspaper. The Africa 24 newspaper, damaging of historical sites, Charlotte landowners urge ACC's intervention. Same way so inside this paper, CGG criticizes SLPP, Takogama sanctuary in crisis. Tension looms over 2028 election fixtures. SLPP PR versus APC, first past the post. And we go to the next paper. Wait, now the Daybreak newspaper, ahead of SLPP flag bearer election, Fatima Bio drops bombshell. You get newly elected SLPP Deputy National Chairman expresses gratitude to First Lady others. And Jagaban sets to fulfill $100,000 pledge. And celebrating FIA boss unblemished leadership. And you get other story then for inside this edition of the Daybreak newspaper. The Vantage newspaper, Dr. Ibrahim Bangura, senior by legacy and global esteem. And you as well get other story then for inside this edition. Jimmy Batilosonga, the right man in the right position. And other story for inside this edition of the Vantage newspaper. The City Hunter newspaper say Icona London expand presence in Sierra Leone with new electronic store in Lunge, and you as well get NPRA DG to serve as guest speaker for OTL Africa Energy Week 2025. Dr. Frances Virginia Anderson launches 5 books on diplomacy and regional policy. Threats to press freedom. Authorities withdraw Truth Media and G8 Media's frequencies. We go to the next one. We now the Independent Observer newspaper. Mr. President, can we talk part 212? And in major crackdown, security sector destroy seized drugs. APC flag bearer aspirant. Al-Hassan Bese Kanu calls for inclusive dialogue and action. The program where you watch now the KOL RES program right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and where they kindly ask you for like and share the program if you not don't do so yet. And we go and continue with the rest of the paper them this morning. And we go now with the Global Times newspaper. Batilosonga calls for party unity and revenue shortfall of 1 trillion leones. This and other story then for inside this edition of the Global Times. Auditor General meets EU Ambassador Frances Anderson book launch, and Sierra Leone Special Envoy makes diplomatic waves at Global Boxing Spectacle. We go to the next one. The Both Times newspaper, newly elected SLPP chairman calls for unity. NRA boss appointed to UN tax committee, and suspected transformer theft electrocuted in Bo. We go to the next one, Salon Times newspaper. EFCC wants public protect your OTP as 5G scammers target mobile users. and your Australia /page courtesy calls on Information Minister IMC and NATCA raise concern over fruit media, and SLPP convention, a grand old party comes of age. We go to the next one, where now the Pyramid newspaper inside the program this morning. Inside the program this morning, say victory sealed, vision unveiled, new SLFA president pledge discipline reform, and University of Sierra Leone review key policies, nationwide protest looms over transport fare. The next one, now the Drone newspaper, say withdrawing broadcast frequencies, government threatens press freedom, and Honorable Cherry Coco gets recognition for his exemplary service. One mobile and ultra one capacitate youth with digital skill. SLRSA launches new road safety measures. And we go to the next paper, when the executive newspaper, the Macaulay Thorns Red, and you as well get leading force in water purification, treatment, and consultancy service nationwide. Okay, that's the advert, and you as well get newly elected SLPP deputy chairman set to deliver. I am not in politics for personal gains, Alassane Bese Kano declares. And we go to the next one, where now the New Age newspaper, we say Star Sports Academy, build a dream, shaping future star in Sierra Leone, and 5 years of food insecurity and in Salone 2019, 54%, 2020, 63%, 2021, 74%, 2022, 81%, 2023, 78%. We go to the next one. Now the Premier News newspaper, CGG demands action. Political parties must honor 30% women's quota. Former SLFA president congratulates Babadi on election victory, and act now or lose billions. World Bank climate roadmap for Sierra Leone. Liberia and Sierra Leone activate ECOWAS free roaming agreement. We go to the Gleaner newspaper, Freetown, the cocaine entry port. And you as well get other story for this edition of the Gleaner newspaper. The next one, now the Camboy Times newspaper, say Fatima's 396 undiluted loyalty vote versus 618 convoluted multiple interest votes. President Bill calls for unity and visionary leadership. IGP Selu briefs Liberia ACC team on SLP's collaborate effort with ACC Sierra Leone. And we get the other one inside the program. The Nationalist newspaper say, who runs Sierra Leone? Robert Conima Cargo shows First Lady gratitude, and Seal Chini Coca pays homage to Gugi Watuango. And you as well get other students for inside this edition of the Nationalist newspaper. The Parameters newspaper, as President Bio speaks tough against land grabbers, Demba Barry implicated in land grabbing. And you as well get other students for inside this edition of the Parameters newspaper. The next one, now the Nature newspaper, Save Mama Salone, unregulated mining endangering our environment, and other story for in this edition of the Nature newspaper. The Public Review newspaper say court issues bench warrants for Caldenero. Ex-SLFA President Brahima pledged support to new football chief Babali Kamara. Alassane Bese Kano declared 2028 presidential ambition, call for national unity, and Parliament advances landmark bill to overall land use and planning in Sierra Leone. And you also get Reggae Unite Sierra Leone as Tourism Ministry hosts One Nation Festival. And the Night Watch newspaper say APC in pre-election committee, and wife accused of poisoning JC Osborne in Bo. And the next, okay, all the paper that this will actually get inside the program this morning. They take a very short break and bring we guests them inside the program for we can and discuss the different issues them where we don't hear it from the different newspaper them.
From Salon we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we to fight for time. strong, we stand proud. For the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in name they call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bundu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go tongue blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide, no they thrive. The opposition weak and confused. Them voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand. Them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice. Now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are go fight, we still the glow. The presidential guards them stand so tall. But human rights, you know the call. Them beat the weak, silence the truth. We are no go rest, we go the youth. We are for years, we don't bring the sound of justice, of truth, all the way around. Through corruption, through the lies, we are still the rise, we still the fly. Together we go stand, for change we fight. We are forever, we the hold the line.
Okay.
All right, yes, we did live again. Welcome again. The watch KOL RES right on we had na YouTube and on Facebook. Like I tell you, things that they happen, and like today, I don't know what is special about the program. I don't know. I just get this feeling, say the program just too special today. Kind of look unique. I don't know really what thing that happen, but I just get a special feeling. Anyway, let's just bring in guess what we get inside the program for you this morning. We a veteran journalist. Well, I can always talk say journalist are journalists. He did with me and he continue for do his own things inside the program. So in name like Eunice as he said on the LP several times for let we get a better program and his own analysis, and based on how we can see him with a professional cap, with a veteran cap. Anyway, they were inside the program this morning. Good morning and welcome to the program, sir. I'm very much happy for getting inside the program.
Thank you very much.
All right. So I want to start with Usa You Belong, the media. And once we go to this paper, actually, where they talk about, press freedom, and how the government actually, the withdraw somebody, 2 media houses, then they actually register. Let's just read this paper. When I do one newspaper, and I will go to the next one where maybe I will read small part of the story because it looks like say a CMD. And this story will only make news all over this week here. So they say withdrawing broadcast frequencies, government threatens press freedom. Let's just look for the other one. Also, I'll go able to read small bits for you, so you will able for we all will able to understand exactly what they try for talk about inside the program about this press freedom and the media. Okay, so this one when at the City Hunter newspaper say threats to press freedom. and authorities withdraw Truth Media and G8 Media's frequency. Maybe let's just watch the front page and see what they did. The Sierra Leone government has withdrawn broadcast frequencies from two newly established media outlets, Truth Media and G8 Media Group, which is a shocking turn of events that has raised alarms among media stakeholders and advocates for press freedom. The withdrawals occurred just days before their planned launches and have been attributed to alleged concerns about their political alignment. The situation came to light shortly after Truth Media co-owner by journalist Amadou Lamrana Ba announced its intention to begin broadcasting. Just on the eve of its opening, the National Telecommunication Authority, NATCA, revoked its frequency, leaving stakeholders baffled and concerned. The report indicates that this decision stemmed from internal government discussions, branding Ba as overly critical and linked to a regime change agenda. All right, this is not the thing. Amadou Lamrana Ba is one of the people behind this media where they call Truth Media. The name self alone, I'm not saying it go send some kind of threats to the government. And taking into consideration waiting Amadou be done the do and this kind of discussion be done the creating at the social media. But wait, Mr. Sise, what do you take on this? For the government take back license where they be done give to two media houses them waiting for open at the country.
Thank you very much. First of all, USA I belong. We all journalists are members of, every credible journalist, a member of the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists. When we don't be member for 53 years, I don't serve at the executive various times. And it come to a situation now where it will expand. When we begin journalism, it never is 200 members safe. Now SLAD gets about 1,200 members. Now inside this crowd here, you get the journalists away. I don't use the word you, but you don't serve long at the media. Now inside we decide say they need special attention, they get special needs. It's a category of them who call it the veterans. And the criteria for being a member of that Vedu Day are 55 years old or 25 years practice. We're not only old people inside the get young people and say we start early in journalism. Now the old 40, 45 years, then save the inside it. So that the clarification on it. So we all SLAD members, we're all in SLAD, we attend the meetings, them everything. We get special needs. We person on the old, they need special attention to the type of concern parenting, and they also create the environment for the young people them. We nurture them, we mentor them, and they learn from our experience, with success and failures, challenges, mistakes they will set make. So they make virtually. Then the clarification and the so it's not a division, but I hold it together. Now this press freedom business, the frequency which go only. Now I would say that the method, the kind of stuff they use now, but press media suppression no starts today. Because for example, them when they send talks, then they will attack the paper or they destroy them physically. If they be before, all the country they be. So now they get this other method and they use. But again, everything they do in this world, that transparency. Transparency very, very important. That people will know exactly what is happening. The media, for example, you get over 30 newspapers now. Maybe they go up in one or two newspapers, Daily Mail no more. So inside this mix here, you get a lot of problems inside the media. But if the government want for do anything for trial, let be genuine, let be transparent, let we know what's not the problem. A lot of problems in the day right now at the media. Now I get in touch with IMC the other day. Some people they commit offenses against private people, individuals them. Then they go according to the IMC law, and they call them in and they fine them. So money over 1-2 years, they will pay fine. I know say other country, you not go be in England, for example. If you don't get the ability for take responsibility, they're not gonna allow you for operate. But this thing is shrouded in mystery. What is the problem? Again, the insinuation about the likely to be opposition supporters, political alignment, it creates a lot. It don't create a lot of fear, because if they want for do let it be straight according to the act of IMC. For example, if you libel against individual report you to IMC. IMC call a session when I sit down, then prove you guilty and fine you. If you need to pay the fine, if you go to police or court, you need to pay the fine. I mean, punishment they for that. Consequences they for that. That will apply now. And a lot of the agency they go, they log in people. And I'm not learning about what you mentioned. You've been working at AYV, where generally people feel say is sympathetic to the government. But this one voice, it will become very critical to the extent that find it possible for continue for working. So he left, he come out, they can work independently. Now, just when they try for do that, they try for lunch, they go do the kind of with full frequency. I don't remember in my memory wherever they don't ever hold with full frequency. But it's better for with full frequency than what only happened before. Talks, then they go raid, then they go kill people, they go destroy machineries and kind of thing, and people go pay them by court, all and thing. Now I make this IMC business come. Say if you get complaint against the media, go lay to this IMC. We go look into the case. The person go talk to yourself, so they're able for settle amicably. So ultimately, not improve. We hope say this not going to be the last. The IMC will go back, because always any situation where you do MDA or whatever or government, you always get hot heads there inside. You get hot heads there inside. But let reason prevail. Many look, and we don't raise a lot of uproar about this thing. Many look and keenly what the point will happen. If not anything we want, they can say, or many explain why they only free, because they never launched it. So what's it going to be? We make the negotiation frequency. So they can't say we go for look. I mean, the country they move towards election 2028. We just don't get a very young, dynamic, and aggressive SLPP national executive when they're determined for doing a kind of thing. And at the same time, the opposition APC don't learn a lot of lessons, especially what's happened in 2023, and they're self-determined. So as we go 2020, we afraid say, Lord, be very careful in this country here. Let other facts not broke. So whatever the government they do, let them do them in a way they will convince anybody for say, then they don't get malice. That the law they apply.
As a veteran journalist, where don't work in the media, get experience, you know the good, the bad, and the ugly part of the media. With this kind of government, we actually the push to the international world about how they respect press freedom, how then they make the journalists they practice freely. You think that this is not a very good sign?
As I say,
two withdrawal together.
I mean, it's not a good sign, especially because the president now, for example, like ECOWAS chairman. If we said bright examples, because beaucoup things they happen in other countries, beaucoup bad things. But him for always take him as responsibility for set brighter example how to move forward and for try for convince the population for say no malice, no they police action when they take, and the law in apply strictly. What's not the crime? Why make the whole this thing? Or maybe sometimes in government action in the B where the leadership not aware of what's going to happen. So, but now with this kind of press exposure, and the responsibility of if we come to the attention of the Minister of Information and advise the president accordingly. If a small panel is set, including SLAD, because SLAD self don't raise the voice. But this thing will happen. Okay, let it be independent inquiry with the participation of SLAJ. Now, we say, COVID, we prepare for going inside for work because we work very closely with SLAJ. You know, that we small one them. As I say, we on the 50 or more parties, all kinds of on the. Then that we're very active. They present programs, discuss the issues there. So an opportunity when the president gets, let put world mind at rest, let not create the bad atmosphere for 2028. Let the country can scatter back now we are.
All right, Eunice, as I say, continue for the way to inside the program. And you will watch me right now, please. I just don't get. Eunice have been telling me this, but I be feel say now something else. Somebody by the name of Alfred Sheka Cargo say, Pierre, your voice low small. So please, you wait to watch. Tell me again if you get the same problem with my voice. All right, today introduce we other guests where we get inside the program. They're on the WhatsApp line, and able for making through na the Zoom line. And this we guest actually in name na Alaji CD Fofana, where same way so a dedicated professional and in a community development leadership na you that one day na they get trained, you know, and the public service as well. And same way so it don't work plenty years, you know, across various sectors them, and they contribute serious one, you know, for make sure say the ace or then give more strength or for empower people you know, in a different community. So beaucoup day about where, you know, we will say he gets, you know, this kind of wealth of experience where he can pass strategic planning, governance, and grassroots engagement. Anyway, in the first time before we get into the program this morning, good morning and welcome to the program, Alaji CD Fofana.
Thank you for having me, and thank you to the people of Sierra Leone.
All right, this is the first time you join me at the program, and we can ask a traditional question to anybody where they join me for the first time. The program in name na KOL RES. So we want to know who's the last you eat KOL RES na us.
Well, now this morning I don't eat boku KOL RES. Then I cassava leaf. They are telling me where say the cassava leaf is for warm and fine. Yeah, so now that I don't eat this morning.
And it don't do exactly that. Aha, you really went in the background. Anyway, I hope you can give me KOL RES because the woman don't play your role for make sure so you get better KOL RES this morning. Okay, so let me go straight into the program.
Plenty KOL RES this morning. Now do it.
That's a great one. Now, you get me clear?
Yeah.
Halaji, you get me?
I get you, sir. I get you clear.
All right. So you meet with the discuss just not the issue of the media. Yeah. Also, government actually don't withdraw, don't take back two, you know, frequency registration where they don't give to people and for operate two media house them in the country. You know, what do you take on this? Because the journalists then say this na threats to press freedom. What do you take on this? Since you don't work on the community for make sure say you empower different people in.
Well, of course, Mr. Presenter, first of all, I will tell you plenty thank you for this educative program that they carry to people of this country here, to let them understand about governance systems, and also, you know, the most concern we get about this country and the government now concerning, because I don't work a lot in this country, various communities, kingdoms, villages across this country. But the most important thing we me gets problem with as a national issues concerning the ID card, the national ID card distribution, how you go in this country, it really lack. As I say, if this country when they vote.
Hello? Hello, did you get me? Hello, Alaji? All right, sorry. the line they get wala nada area there. So let's come over to you, Unisa. Unisa, in short, what do you think say will actually be the way forward, even if government gets issue with people them? Because I feel say freedom of association, anybody get right, and nobody not say because you get sympathy for a particular political party, or because you critical with government, you're not supposed to forget license. But wait, let me ask you this question. I might be wrong. The new IMC code of practice say every year nine media house supposed for the register for renew licensing, and then
Yes.
it's up to them for decide whether they want for you back or not for you, right?
Well, I would say yes, but again, they don't establish a convention. We may say IMC, then they work in consultation with SLAJ. If you can get a problem with any media, I for draw SLAJ your attention. And between them two, they will sit down for an amicable solution.
Okay.
Now, as I say, a lot of problems with media, the number of media houses, even in England or America, there's so vocal, as I tell you now, the radio station there everywhere, community radio station, newspaper, over 30. Now, as media so at the review and process, newspapers publish in Sierra Leone every day. Also, newspapers publish in England every day. They do that. So yes, I know say maybe some people they did that the condition therefore be very, very strict. But even if as they are strict, that they therefore work in close concert with SLAJ, for give the journalists and confidence for say no underhand, no day inside day. Because let we see, when they form even the Independent Media Commission, SLAJ get right for nominate some people and go inside it. Not to government they appoint them. SLAJ people and they inside and start nominating them for the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of thing will begin soon. Now do more for let journalists get confidence. Whatever happened, they get a channel. First of all, when they go complain to SLAJ, we SLAJ will raise them up. Now again, this hot head business, as I tell you what, the young people are not going inside the SLP National Executive, the SLP is get a young. If all man get one mat, all man get hot head. No go sit down them taking the decision within the interest of the journalists, then within the interest of the people. So they may for continue for work together.
Okay, so let's take you to another issue quickly inside the program, away from the media and the withdraw the license there soon. So let me look at something the way Alaji been begin for talk just now. We get for do with national ID card. We know say by law everybody for able to identify himself as Australian. But we get national ID card, we get passport, we get birth certificate. But we see recently the government through the NCRA say they will begin mount checkpoints now different areas then. Outside then go to put people away inside transport, for check by force for ID card. What do you take on this?
Well, I think say the government get for SIDOM, they're not for this listing. What the NRA, any other person they tell them. Because the government, whether person are APC, SLPP, government they for all man.
Mm-hmm.
And they will do something with the serve the interest of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Tintranga all over the world, and inside Salon said Tintranga. Exchange rate, high cost of living, the cost of things there, to the extent that now for the very first time, we pay 145,000 for ID card. And the spread of this ID card is very thin. Now, free turn when they see people in take ID card. The other parts of the country, then they all man they go by peaceful business, and peaceful. I said you go arrest them inside Motuka. So as I say, what in the government for do first, and for try for see how for make this thing accessible to everybody. Accessible in terms of availability, number one. Number two, accessible in terms of the cost. This cost here is very high. Me go take ID card, 145,000. Inside 2-3 weeks, I misplaced the ID card. But I will not record the number So inside the code of the ID card, I get this code you go na NCRE. I say my card don't lost. Look the number now. We hope that they go do replacement. You not go believe sir. They say that the same money for pay 145,000. How much possible afford them can't say that this country. So it make it difficult for the government for achieving objectives.
So in other words, they're not getting replacement fee. One fee for all.
And I knew it would take back 145,000. I said, what's going to happen so? What's going to happen so? Maybe I don't know for sure. If some people in a corner where they benefit from this whole year, let the government look back. Then they look back, take decisions then where they and I say and invite if you get a small committee of SLPP, APC, media, CSO, 50-50, look how forget this ID card for make sure say they are available nationwide at an affordable cost. You go take something new, replace it by way lost and you have the same money. I mean, a lot of people don't go afford that. This kind of thing be so let no bring can fit na this country here. Let no bring can advantage. The way someone get and take advantage, the malice will go pan. When you see small shake, you say, go join, they say, that's what they time. So, what type of prevention is always better than cure. No wait till something bad. I'm NCRE, they talk the own for government and get the overall responsibility. That government for all Sierra Leoneans, rich and poor, wherever you come off from.
Okay. Unisa, you can go your own old number, where meaning your ID card where you misplaced. And then they go give you another one. You able for check if now the same they give you back or something different today?
I'm not able to check it. I don't get time, but I get the whole number still. I get the new ID card.
You know, why I ask this question, Unisa? I want to know if NCIA gets a proper database. Because if they get a proper database, they no need for force somebody for make new card instead now you own one and you just go print and give you again. We not forget the same cost. And they don't even need you picture again. But wait till they ask you for snapback.
I still get the old ID card, the number, I get the new I can't compare and last.
When you go for a place, then take your picture again?
No.
When me say then get another system already?
Yes.
Ah.
And the same picture.
Well, I don't know, because if you go for the new one, you pay for a picture, you pay for ID card, you forget less price because let me say the picture for taking picture get a cost and other things them. So like first time, if you buy the ID card 10,000, when you are replaced at 5,000.
Yes, that's what I expect.
All right, okay, continue for the between inside the program. Let me come to you again, Alaji. Alaji, this might be your interest when you begin for talk about this now. What are your concern with regards this ID card they buy first way they want for make them?
Thank you very much, my brother. Me concerned over this ID card as I tell you just now. I don't work across this country, various villages, various chiefdoms, districts them. The constraint here is all the when they say election time, boxes then they go across this country. What about this national ID card? Somebody there Cameroon, we need this ID card. You know, we're going to bank. They say if you don't get ID card, you know, we get access to a team. If you don't get ID card, you know, we get access to money, you don't get ID card. Why they not go work out one machine here across this by districts? Then distribute the ID card and let people get them. That's what they come up on Palaba, back on Palaba, and I'm opinion of future, can get this national ID card. And we talk about the economy in this country. If they defend outside the country for more money, why they not go spread the people, the machine around this country so that people will get access to this ID card. People are constrained, as I will tell you, for go get access to the money in a bank. If you don't get ID card, you say you don't get national ID card. So how you go get the national ID card? So this is not the real concern is a national issue in this country.
Okay, you Salah bring you inside. You know, I'll actually come out from another angle where I'm not being seen this way. But I think if you don't grumble about the price of the ID card, 145,000, and then somebody they right inside the village, now they want for do ID card by force. He gave up money in village, he paid transport. Now we know how much he like for pay transport. When a more expensive pass the ID card even. Now all man go able to afford them with 145,000, not all man. If more burden for transport daily, not a more advantage for people.
Now more
Absolutely,
more
a lot of them. You know, this Okada business now. So inside the name of kind of the goodie. You know, the man pay 100,000, 200,000 per Okada. You know. I mean, at the very least, because they may talk about trading and will make this available at chief of headquarters. We not be now. You know, be now. People get for actually, if you take a data of who that don't get ID card now, it will be, I think it will be very, very low. And I notice even inside Freetown, there has been a rush now. You know, more and more difficult to get this ID card. Even those who can afford it, who say available. How much more for people in the remote part of the country? Now, some even they Freetown, they're able to afford them. The cost of living is so high. So I think the government have to do a rethink, not only listen to NCRA, because NCRA they make recommendations to the government, but the government say forget internal mechanism for study the whole problem and see what is feasible. No, we don't go through this identity card visa. If the elections, for example, the kind of ID card will produce for $10 million, we get now the Indian that we had for. So this is why they come back. They can't arrest people. And don't forget, say, we hold policy not only for simple ID card. Inside it, something for pass back for left not possible. So there's more burden on the people. You know, and then can say the BRTC, the government is saying a government. So not only for talk camp, but for doing. You know, so that's a big problem. But again, I think say the opposition self APC not to for condemn government or criticize, but they for raise their voice on behalf of the people. They for raise their voice. They will make government sit up. Policy or alternative government. Policy not just the guy set you what you sit up. Not to cost you the cost government. But for raise the government for try to get alternative solution to a problem in court. You know, so that a lot of people will become disappointed also in the APC. Because they raise their voice for protect people. With this breaking where they go on at every day, they market people, lemon canteen, for the wait for the voice of the APC, for example. You know, see.
Okay, Alaji, let's bring you inside quickly. On this one, what do you feel say could be the way forward?
Let me just say back again.
What do you think, say, the government need for do right now as we talk about this, the sufferness of the people and the pressure behind this ID card?
Well, government need for go down to the village to to say people will get access for this ID card. And for go right now the village and for transfer the machinery, district them, the district headquarters or the kingdom headquarters them, so that people will get access to this ID card because it's a burning issue right now. As I tell you, some people and they get people and outside where they send for the money, and they get access to that money they without they don't get that national ID card. The government need for go not to Waterloo or Freetown no more, Bishalo. The entire country, then for work out with the box system when they say election time. Large village, but today, for like people get access to vote. Why the ID card win a national issue? They know the go down to the people then. For like people get access to this ID card. That's not the concern. So our government, let them consider that they go down to the chief down levels, but with the machine so that people will get access to this ID card.
All right, continue for the way to inside the program. The program we still watch now. KOL RES, we are on YouTube and on Facebook. We started to discuss issues them with the front page of the different newspaper them done pull Nado this morning. Okay, so let me come to the Gleaner newspaper quickly inside the program this morning. And I don't know if this one has everybody in concern as well, but let's start with you, Alaji, again. This newspaper say Freetown, the cocaine entry point. What do you think about this alleged cocaine business where they happen inside the country right now?
Well, it's cocaine business within this country, government in, government out, and this same problem here will be in this country. Government need to strengthen the security system so that we will get a quarter part of this cocaine business in this country here. Because I don't the studies about this a very long time. Then the government will get your issue about this cocaine business, okay, in this country. Apart of cocaine, or most of the drugs them in the entire this country, I will get borderline across, will get security then. We then this around this country. So how next year the money is come in this country? And we don't reach the alarm. So that's a serious concern for me.
So Ila asked this question, we're not kind of relevant to what we talk about. But your voice sound like Salon Trump. You fumble with him?
Let me hear you again.
Your voice sound like Salon Trump. You fumble with him?
I don't get till I break.
Okay, you get me?
Yeah, that changed my location small.
Alright, I say your voice sound like Salon Trump. You fumble with him? The late Salon Trump. Okay. Alright, so sorry about that. Anyway, let's come back to you, Unisa. What's the you take on this? Freetown, the cocaine entry port. A lot of allegations from the last time we can, a lot of things then on the happen. You know, this boat again, we don't drop again, how you call them, okay, outside, and then a lot of things then they happen. Like every other day, we get news story about cocaine business inside the country. Unisa.
Thank you very much. It appears that things in the get from bad to worse. This is not the second time we don't see boats in the area. They not see submarine the other time. You know, nothing they just die. We don't hear nothing but them again. If the boat don't come back, the other thing don't create. You know, we get worried. Now, to my memory, all government will not be implicated somehow. And it's quick and easy money business. You know, it happen in South America, Colombia, plain place in they get easy money. America get agents in when they work right inside it. Now, this time here in this country, it appear for the one that they before, the big one and only before Spanish cocaine business. They get protection. They get very high protection. We now appear for able to do anything. This time here they say somebody winner 110% pan cocaine business. With man no can see no inside winner here. And say get very high security. So the link then can here to them this year, but the country they get a lot of bad name. And not forget say Holland, for example, they say this man, Holland and Belgium, this man gets sentenced inside it. And they go back and they go give picture with this cocaine king, then a church with we own president, and then a farm with we own president. So let's here, they're worrying. They will be very worrying to the government. But you know, appear for say, even the commissioner of police, they give what a name, Omar Sharif or whatever. Now, one forgets confidence, one forget protection. Because that many is the cause to young people. Not only the one where they die, even the one where they die, way boku. It's like I don't know for color. The neighbor do not see us again. A lot of them inside the past, you see them. They drive motor car, they go to any motor car. You want to get somebody who can walk like you say you need get her. And so tip and deeper, the whole population don't become worried. On both east and west. And I say even upline, Bo, Kenema, McKinney, all these things are scattered. So I think say, we not get nobody for go to pass that the government will continue for cry to. You understand? Because this thing, you know what thing happens, however long it take. Not take away it man they move. Then they plan a solution, they plan a move. So that they are the about so action we take against Sierra Leone. Now, whatever would they do, this thing will spoil everything if we not be careful. This is not the very, very first time when big cocaine man is done that. And when they report them for say, now they are the head.
Yeah.
All them kind of business with the Canada. Small salon, fine salon. We all over the world they respect we. You know, you see. So I think say if we try now, whatever benefits anybody they get by this kind of thing, the bad, it far outweigh the good they get. Now just a matter of time. If you say they play smart, if you see they play smart, you get money, but it will lead to destruction.
And with the kind of
Whatever
report
status
we
you
get
get.
right now, UNISA, it's like a report from inside salon, report from out of salon, different media houses, them like the pinpointer, it don't actually take control of every sector. The airports, the water key, the everything, including some government officials them within in pocket right now. So it like untouchable. Latest one tell we say then gift the inspector general, you know, then gift the head of the military and other ministers them, you know, brand new motoka them according to a report. And now we don't get the African and waiting we don't just come out and not actually read that again. As well the point to this thing again when are the African Confidential when are in now don't come about Freetown the entry port, cocaine entry port. So whose image where we they clean now out of the country?
Precisely. Take possibly then more and more. The other day, one dot journalist Canada. They can't do investigative journalism. They do all kinds of things, they stop them. They make it impossible for doing work.
So for letting government stop somebody where they can find out about this kind of person, what whose message where that they send for the whole government to stop them? That kind
very precisely that they are sort of implicated. But you know, the buck stops at the presidency. Now they appoint only the way calls to the appoint.
But UNISA, sorry for coming inside here.
Just a matter of time.
The buck stop with the president. The buck stop with the president, but we find out say they don't ever say anything about cocaine business inside the country. Not even the public address, not in tweets, no nothing.
And especially when several reports and they say this man gets a love relationship with Ion Piquet. It don't become very complicated. And it's not good for salon, it's not good for the president, it's not good for the government. With man them, they get this thing and say, take time, kill Angela, let you see in God. And also they work on that right now, and the whole country will suffer. Now they see how they sign things and they take people and can't go to America. Put them there, almost here jail. There is drug business there. So I sure say they work for that kind of thing. You know? But if you didn't hear, you see, but not only for one beginning, man, they inside university. Inside university, money man picking them. They get for they up them cause and they stop them cause because of this drug intake. It cause a lot of damage in this country.
Okay. Continue for the way to inside the program. Let's just touch on the last issue inside the program before we take leave. And that's basically got to do with the issue of the SLPP convention. Alaji, you watched the SLPP convention? Alaji? Okay, sorry, did you get me, Alaji? Alright, we don't lost Alaji on the line. We actually don't lost Alaji on the line. But UNISA, what's now you take on the SLPP convention? Let's start with the way how they organize the whole thing.
Well, first of all, I think they learn from the mistake on the lower level election because we get a lot of confusion. Petition, saying they for cancel to election and all. So it's apparent that they learn a lot of that kind of problem. But also, one of them talk about this year, it does not mention the role of President Bio here in WEF. You know, when somebody in government, you get power. That's the way it's only alone because a lot of the money when they find you, they all get political appointments. So they all give political appointments. You say, hey, President make a special duty. He sit down at the convention all the 2 days them. So we shall say if you have set confusion, you can't even set confusion. You know. So largely they say that election for vote, one man one vote. We therefore commend SLPP because we see, for example, the Bar Association the election. We see, for example, the damage we caused the APC the Young Convention. Was it 2018? Damage we caused. You see, because they learned their lesson in it. So we hope say that the only negative thing we all people point out that this 30% women business. But it will always be difficult because it's still not good. You just take post to give person because a woman. You get to be competent. Somebody they talk about reserve seats, them all that kind of thing. Now a very complex arrangement. You know, they have to work out within themselves. But again, I look at the ascendancy of the civil society organization who we only talk see, then they set them out. You get some of them they talk for the party in power. You know, we see Mamu civil society elected as publicity secretary. You see about Kondema Kagbo, a media man.
Media and civil society man.
Yeah, precisely. He go inside the waiting at self. But you know, it not be English now. When APC self come, although they not contest for post, but they get political appointment, but of them. They get political appointment. We hope say that kind of institution will get sooner for this to be the top of frequencies. Kondema Kagbo, he said go able, not to selfishness, not to for you no more. I don't say very active in the SLAD forum. We use that kind of thing for make representations. Not for tell them what thing for do, but therefore urge them, do I make them work with SLADs. Now solve some of them problem there. So now we get this thing with we get a convention, not to law, for saying a 10 year. President don't turn 10 year. So a lot of expectations in APC will take over. So a lot of the young boys now we don't elect an APC. Then one. Fieria Moses Mamu talk. He say he ready for carry first go to APC. He no say APC self get their own hot heads them, get their own young people them. So now we look what's gonna happen. But we hope say President Bio, as he say the president said for the next 2 years, he will calm people in down because there's a potential that if all man head out, because APC said we only come up, but he don't give this APC lessons so that the 2018 convention scenario not go repeat. You see, because this kind of example, at least we
UNISA, we don't reach to the SLPP convention yet proper. These are just the national, executive there. Then get for to the point where they can pick the flag bearer. We don't know what thing will be the outcome because just this one. When at the national executive, we see the outcome of the convention. Where we see the first lady, the pulling by a man, say it goes to them like United Nations for intimidate other people and all, but he still get loyal people that were still there with them. And then they wait at the junction for see what thing will get for happen. It's like something not really they go on. We don't see for example the Kondema Kagbo don't send their loyalty and support to the first lady, and they left out the president. What do you think they go on?
Well, a lot of talk for say the president will have served the aspire. It will be very interesting. It will be very interesting with that kind divided loyalty there. So I see Moses Mahmoud the way they talk on radio, for example, is scary. Was he ready for fate? But even before this election, the listing how Mahmoud they talk. If you don't know for say, I'm just a dress rehearsal to campaign this kind of thing. We still hope say wiser heads and will prevail and will allow this to happen. But this 2023 business, a day, the very first time, as not the whole of Africa. you get a international body camp on election business. So I mean the young people, because somebody said the analysis that there are more young people elected, including the chairman. Including the chairman who said they will learn lesson. So we hope they will get a solution to that. But the good thing is that I don't know if that because of the farm stick where mother build the old, but SLP get far less aspirants past APC. APC is so beaucoup. There's so beaucoup, then the confusion don't coincide. So we hope say they will learn the lessons of the past elections. We also will learn the lessons of the SLPP convention, because
If continue for the way to inside the program, the line don't actually freeze over there. Unisa CCD with me inside the program this morning for we discuss several issues. Normally when it can happen, so we can go and come back quick one. So let me just give them some few seconds and come back and wrap up the program.
From somewhere we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in the call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bondu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go tongue blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide, no they thrive. The opposition weak and confused. Them voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand. Them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice. Now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are go fight, we still the glow. The presidential guards them stand so tall. But human rights, you know the call. Them beat the weak, silence the truth. We are no go rest, we go the youth. We are for years, but don't bring the sound of justice, of truth, all the way around. Through corruption, through the lies, we are still the rise, we still the fly. Together we go stand, for change we fight. We are forever, we the whole.
Alright, continue for the way to inside the program. We just wait 2 minutes. And if not, we actually wrap up the program this morning. And this type program when I KOL RES on we have on YouTube and on Facebook. I want to tell plenty thank you to the producer for this program and to all. We actually don't be part of the show. We just wait for Unisa because the internet, I'm pretty sure now can end. That's why you can tell it. And we just stay for so we can get quickly.
From somewhere we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years stay strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in name they call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bundu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go turn blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright.
Alright, I beg for take me leave now. Actually the network do Olam, think a megabyte don't expensive, kind of really expensive for actually the join me on the show with Zoom and the subscription. So one for appreciate the all way the join me inside the program, follow we discuss different issues them. And one for appreciate you as well, where the join me for the program, you will like, you will share, you will subscribe, you yourself not the like, you just the view. One for appreciate not all. You will not subscribe it, please consider for do so before you go. Thanks to all. We love and also very much. Simbe Perry Freedom Fighter, we just say get yourself a very good day.